Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing you another Sims 2 speed build, and this time we are building a pub, or a tavern if you prefer. This is actually called the Twin Bears Tavern. You'll see why in a little bit, right at the end actually. But the reason I have prioritized this is because I am currently doing a Riverblossom Hills Let's Play on this channel, and if you don't know, that neighbourhood has virtually no community lots. There's only 3. You've got the park, the grocery store and a boutique, and that's all there is. So when I want to send my Sims out on dates and things like that, there's just nothing there really, so I wanted to prioritise this. I did actually promise that I would build this maybe like 4 or 5 episodes ago, but I've just not had the motivation to do it. I kind of suck at doing community lots, if I'm honest with you. It just feels like it takes me a really long time compared to houses, which I find is more my forte. As you can see here, I definitely had a lot of difficulty with the exterior. I just play around with it so much. I also haven't cut anything out, so I probably should have done that before I started recording. Whoops. I think it'll be okay. It's probably going to annoy you just how much I changed this build. Even like I changed the roof at the end and I just fiddle about with it so much. It was just crazy. So I tried to go for it in the style of like a traditional British pub. I'm from the UK. We have so many pubs, so I did try to emulate what I see every day in my day-to-day life, just walking down the street, how many pubs we've got. And I think I pulled it off. It's kind of snug, you know, it's sort of like cozy kind of vibe to it. It also has a ton of activities. One thing that kind of irritates me about Maxis lots a lot of the time is that they don't really serve much functionality. Like, they haven't included many activities for Sims to do, so very quickly it is easy to get bored of the lot and just send Sims home. Whereas this one is not only a bar, it is also a restaurant. It has hot tubs, there's a pool table, there's photo booths, darts, there's like a bunch of stuff. So definitely something you can utilize, you know, send your Sims here for hours and hours at a time. Oh, and these windows as well. I don't think I've ever used these, or if I have, it's been a really long time. I do end up changing the colour of them just because they were a little bit bright and they kind of clashed with the walls. I also had a ton of problems with the wallpapering as well. I just could not decide on anything. I just went round and round in circles, just trying to find something that fit. But I finally got it right, I think. Please do let me know as well what you think of the build. I'm always open to criticisms, like if you think something else would work, if I've missed a trick here or there, just let me know. I'm open to that. As you can see here, you can see the Monty flop house, or the Monty Motel I think I called it, and my Christmas grotto in the background there. That's because I am building this in a completely like vanilla save file, so don't have my CC in here. I think there is a couple of like store items, I'm pretty sure, but I don't end up using any of them. So if you would like to download this lot for yourself, you will likely need all of the stuff packs and expansion packs just for it to run properly. Like, without it, you'll probably have a lot of missing items. Not a big deal, but I do recommend that you do have at least a good chunk of packs for The Sims 2. The link will be available in the description box if you'd like to check it out. I do also have a recommended mod, just the one. It's by Huge Lunatic and it's called Rug Fix, or something like OMG Rug Fix. I have left a link to that in the Mod The Sims post, because for some reason if you place rugs off the grid and you don't have this mod, it makes them look really strange. Like, it's just completely bizarre looking. So just grab that mod. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, just delete the rugs. There's really not that many on this lot. I think I only included 2. As you can see here, I am having a lot of issues. I was having a lot of problem with the walls. I think I can't remember if I changed it again from this. But yeah, it took me ages to make a decision. I just play around with this lot just a ridiculous amount. It actually took me a little over 2 hours to do this build, which is quite a lot for me actually. I hope I haven't sped it up too much. Please do let me know if you think it's way too fast. I don't normally speed it up to this degree, only when I have, like, you know, it's taking me ages to do the build. But yeah, I am pretty proud of it. I was looking up pictures for reference, both like real life pubs and like Sims 2, Sims 4, just to kind of get some inspiration. And I did settle on a picture that I liked. I did end up doing like a ton of tweaks. It was mostly just for inspiration. But the problem that I had before, so this is actually my second attempt, because the first time I tried to do this, I built it on way too small a lot and I could fit nothing on it. Like I couldn't get a kitchen in there, I could barely get seats, like it was so tiny, and I wanted to do like a garden space and a balcony and all of that. I just wanted it to be spacious, you know, and it just wasn't. So I ended up doing like the entire exterior. It took me like 45 minutes to an hour just to do that, and then I looked on the inside and I was like, no, this is not going to work. So I ended up bulldozing it and starting again. It took me like a week to build up the motivation to sit down and actually redo it. But yeah, I think it's turned out okay. I'm thinking about maybe going in and adding a little bit of CC just for my version when we come around to actually play in Riverblossom Hills. But you know, the version that you will download will obviously be CC free. I was just thinking of maybe adding like some menus on the wall, that kind of stuff. So it's not like a luxury sort of dining place, you know, it's very it's a pub, you know, it's traditional pub food, like usually microwave, like nothing fancy, certainly not like a family location, like you wouldn't take your kids here. One thing I'm probably going to do is use the visitor controller to ban anyone who isn't a adult or elder from entering the lot. So I'll ban like children and teens, just for realism, you know, you're not gonna have children coming into a pub, you know what I mean? So yeah, it has like the bar at the back there. It's quite a spacious build. I had a ton of seating area. Oh, and this wall here is, I originally was just going to have this plain wall and put like a TV on it, as you can see. But I end up turning it into a kitchen, because I kind of decided at the last minute that this could very well be a restaurant. I didn't go into it thinking, oh, I'll make this a restaurant as well. I just thought, you know what, it's quite a spacious lot. There's only so much I can fill in here. Why not turn it into a restaurant as well? Because we also have upstairs to fill like so much space. I actually think this is I think it's the third thing that I've built, fourth maybe, for Riverblossom Hills. I did the flop house, or it's like a bed and breakfast. I did the wedding barn, and I did Daisy's, like her future cottage. So yeah, this is I think the fourth thing that I've built for Riverblossom Hills. And I'm just having so much fun playing it. The episodes have stalled a little bit just because I feel like I've got so much going on with this channel at the moment. Currently doing my poverty challenge. I want to keep up with the neighborhood showcase series that I've got going on. And there was something else. Oh, my Pleasant View, my 3-part Pleasant View series. So this has kind of taken a bit of a back seat at the moment, but I do very much love playing Riverblossom Hills. I would ideally like to get it up to 1 episode a week. At the moment it's like 1 every 3 to 4 weeks, which really is not very good, and I do promise to try to do better with it. Maybe once I'm all caught up with like the poverty challenge, I got a good few episodes to go up, I'll start prioritising this again. I do worry that maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew. I don't need that many series, you know, like pick a lane. Yeah, so here I'm just adding some like lights, and you'll be able to see my perfectionism shine through here, because I have to make sure that everything is like perfectly aligned. And I don't know why I'm like this, because I'm not usually like that in real life. Like I would definitely not call myself a perfectionist. But whenever I play The Sims 2 and I'm building, for some reason everything's just got to be flawless, like everything's got to be in line with each other, and it drives me absolutely nuts when I can't accomplish that. Like I will bulldoze a whole lot if I have to in order to get things to be perfectly aligned. Does anybody else have that problem? Like the perfectionism, it's just absolutely ridiculous, and I was trying to let go of some of that control and just let the build be the build, but I just couldn't. It was really difficult. But I'm just cluttering it up here. It's usually the last thing that I do when I'm building. I just try and do like the basics of it, and then I have a lot of fun just adding decor, you know, wall hanging, sculptures, plants, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't know if you saw that just then, but there's the, I think they're called like nectar stands, something like that. I can't even remember what pack it came with. I want to say open for business, maybe free time. I think it came with free time. It's like a nectar stand. It's like juice the Sims can get. So I used them, I think, for the first time ever. That's like a little free bar. I kind of saw that as being a like refill station, like a pop, or if you prefer soda, refill station. Actually, I don't think it is free, is it? No, I don't think it is free. Oops, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to fill it with like a bunch of fun stuff. I even included hot tubs on the lot, which if you've never been to the UK, no, we do not have we do not have hot tubs on our pubs, obviously, or in our pubs. But I do like to have like woohoo locations, woohoo spots on my builds, just for fun, you know. When Sims are on dates, they have that that want roll quite a bit, and it's an easy want to fulfill if you have the means to do it. So there is a photo booth as well where they can woohoo. You saw that downstairs. So they've got 2 locations. They can also do it on the bench if they want. That's why I love ACR. It just adds so much drama, so much chaos, and I love it when they do it autonomously. It always makes me laugh. But like I said, I did just want to fill this with as much fun stuff to do. At one point I was even considering like adding like the fire dancer, and I thought, no, Hannah, you're going way too far. Like, slow it down. You don't need a fire dancer in a rural, cozy little pub. Like, slow your rope. But yeah, I do hope you like the build. I put a lot of work into it. I actually didn't realize just how much time I lost to it. I kind of thought, oh, I've been sat here maybe like an hour tops, and it was like 2 hours 20 minutes, something like that. And for a lot that isn't that big, I do feel like that's quite a lot of time. So at this point, I'm pretty much just touching up the lot, filling in the blanks where I've missed some things, you know, to make it look a little bit nicer. And then of course I end up doing the upstairs, which really didn't take me very long. I do the bathrooms here, and then I do like what I would call like the recreation room, which has like a poker table and a pool table. There's darts up there as well. So I like the idea of like having a meal, then having a couple of drinks, maybe sitting out in the hot tub, and then thinking, you know, do you fancy a game of pool? And they all just hang upstairs. So I like that. There's just, you know, something for every type of sim, depending on what they enjoy, you know. If you're not a big drinker, just come up here, play a game of pool. Hustle a little bit, you know, why not? But I do think we are nearing the end of the video. We've only got about 3 minutes left. I do just want to say a huge thank you for getting this channel up to 600 subscribers. That number is just, it just feels so massive to me, like the idea of 600 people liking my videos enough to hit subscribe. It really means so much. And the engagement that I've had on this channel has been just absolutely incredible. I've loved connecting with so many of you. I'm just having a blast. I was recently in Ireland. I was there for 4 days. And when I was away, it just really made me feel like I love doing this, and it's sort of sad when I can't, like if I'm away. Don't get me wrong, like I had a blast, it was amazing, but it made me really understand just how much I love doing this as a hobby. And I just couldn't wait to kind of come back and sit at my computer and keep making videos, and I am showing no signs of stopping down. So I do hope that you are here for the ride with me. I think I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed. All we really do is just, like I said, fill in the gaps, like add a couple more like decorations, wall hangings, paintings, you know, that kind of stuff, just little touch-ups. And then I go changing the roof. Oh, and I do the kitchen. I forgot about that. I do end up doing the kitchen last. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, guys. I do hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care and happy simming.